everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Debrex Customs. Today we are doing a LEGO room tour. This is going to be my full room tour for June 2026. There is a lot of LEGO to go over. I'm going to have to move some things that, right there. And I'm in the process of rebuilding something, minus the wallet. So without further ado, let's get into it, starting with the OG Ninjago stuff. Alright, so this section is incredibly hard to get to at the moment, but in here we have the Ninjago movie, which I have very minimal amounts of considering it's a hard theme to collect nowadays. Because the stickers are highly elusive because no one really bought the sets for some of the sets, like the larger stuff. And I didn't have money at the time. We have the elusive Ice Dragon, which is honestly artificially inflated. It should only be $50. Because now people are selling it for like $300, $400. This thing was only $20 when it released. And the pieces aren't that hard to find because people have the Ice Dragon. Okay, but that's the point. We have Knuckles ATV and a Ninja Ambush. Now, this is where the real fun begins. We have Season 1 of LEGO Ninjago, the Great Devourer era. So we have the little shrine for Jay's, Jay's Stormfighter. Fang Pyre Truck, Fang Pyre Mech, which is inaccurate, but it's a fun mech. I can see what the vision is. It's supposed to be like one of these, just mechified. So one canon to the show is way different than this. Sorry guys, I feel kind of sick at the moment. I think I ate chicken tenders wrong. I don't know. But then we have Venomari Shrine. This is a rebought set before prices spiked up. 2 Lashes Bite Cycles, or Lasha Blade Cycles. We have the Kai Blade Cycle. We have the Jay Stormfighter and Cole's Tread Assault. We have the Venomari Hypnobrai Shrine. We have a Venomari Shrine, and we have the Fangpire Shrine. And the one I did not mention is the 4 translucent, yes, these are all translucent, translucent NRG Ninja from LEGO Ninjago Season 1. These are knockoffs, but these things are just as good as the official ones until the official ones go down in price, which will probably be very minimal, but if you can't afford the official ones, buy these instead. I hate promoting a bootleg, but these are really, really good products, I would say. We have Cole, Kai, Zane, and Jay, Earth, Fire, Ice, and Lightning. Oh wait, that's life backwards. That's cool. That's how I remember it from the fold, or it was one of these episodes of Ninjago where it went Earth, Fire, Ice, and Lightning. I don't remember which episode it was. I think it might be because of the Great Devourer. Fighting the Great Devourer was a fold doing it. I have no idea. Alright, going down to the final battle / legacy of the Green Ninja. We have the Overlord possessing Garmadon. This is a really, really decently rare bootleg to come across, because it is handmade and is 3D printed by the bootlegger. But the painting, I would suggest repainting that because it potentially might have lead in it. I say potentially. I'm not entirely sure it does. It does look kind of acrylic-y too, so I can't really tell. Probably oil-based paints, but don't quote me on it. Cole's Earth Driller Original, Golden Mech Original, Golden Dragon Original, the original Kai's Fire Mech with the box. Down to Season 3 Rebooted. We have the Cole's Mech from the Thunderator. We have Lloyd's Bike from Overborg Attack. We have the Kai Fighter with the replacement parts I need to attach. And we have the Overborg Attack Incomplete. 2 complete Hover Hunters. Minus one of them does not have the minifig. One of these are actually glued because I did that when I was a child, when I first found out about super glue. Long story, I destroyed a lot. All I need to say. We have the Overlord and his mech. The Overlord minifigure is a bootleg, but it's so good you can't even tell. We have the Destructoid. And then two of Zane's Ninja Copter side builds. We have the incomplete jetpack, and we have the I think this is mostly complete, minus a sticker for the hover drone thing. Going down to the tournament, we have the Enter the Serpent, the DBX, the Boulder Blaster, the Anaconda Crusher incomplete, Jungle Raider incomplete. I don't know where the back of that went. I need to fix that. You have the Electromech, and then the Kai LED light I got from my local Use a New LEGO store. I will not be mentioning where I got some of these sets from. It's one's really close to my house. 2, one's a scummy company. If you know, you know. Going to Season 6, we have the Raid Zeppelin. We have the Sky Shark, two of Raid Zeppelin and Sky Shark side builds, just one of us, just Lloyd's jetpack from the Sky Shark. We have the dragons, the elemental dragons from LEGO Ninjago Season 6, which are life, fire, earth, and lightning, or electric, because it's a mix of Jay and Nia's elemental powers combined to make the dragon. Going down to Season 7, Hands of Time. If you're wondering why I have two Dawn of Iron Gnomes, it's kind of obvious. This one's fake, this one's a real one I'm still working on. The pieces are such a pain in the butt to get, because, like, there's a lot of specialized parts in this set I do not own. So it's really hard to get. And a piece fell out of that when I was in a container. I do have the piece, I just gotta put it back on. But yeah, we have the Vermilion Invader, Vermilion Bike, Jay's Bike, Cole's Subspeed. And we have the Vermilion Standoff with the Woo Cage. And we had the Vermilion Attack, and another Vermilion Attack somewhere behind the Knuckles mech. And then we got Cole's Swamp Speeder, Jay's Bike. I know what the names of these are. It's from Sonic. This is a made-up LEGO set from Sonic. This is just Animal Crossing. Going down to the Sons of Garmadon, we have the Pixel Samurai X mech. We have all the vehicles from Season 8, including the Polybag. We had the Throne Room Showdown, which is now fully rebuilt, which I did have when I was a kid. I finally was able to rebuild it because that was like one of the earlier sets I was able to buy. Killa vs. Samurai X. I do have a set. It's just a little complex at the moment because, like, stuff's not fitting right for some reason. It looks more at an angle than anything. Oh, I fixed it. Good. We have the Oni Titan about to sheath out his swords. We have Mr. E's bike, the Mr. E collectible with the Oni mask. Then we have just bikes and a skateboard for Kilo. Then we have Kilo's jetpack. Going down to Season 5, we have Kai's mech. We have Kai's mech from Season 5. It's a non-sticker variant from Season 2. We have Lloyd, Kai, and Moro, or Possessed Lloyd, from bootlegs from AliExpress/EM Minifigs. Alright, next up here we have Cole's bike from, Possession. Alright, now we have Cole's bike, Kai's glider, Chain Cycle Ambush, the Moro Dragon, which I got from my grandma. Thank you so much. Love you. And we have the Master Wu Elemental Dragon. Then next up here we have all my current minifigures in display cases. This goes up to Crystallized. This goes OG to Crystallized. Then we have the Merge suits / Season 2 suits in here. I did have Season 3 suits in like the other one, but I took that out temporarily. Because I want to try something new, but I'm not entirely sure yet. As I was stating, this goes to like pilots, I guess, to Season 2, Part 1. I think it goes up to the Climber suits. Yeah, it goes up to the Climber suits. And there's Tournament of Sources, Rising Dragon to Spectral, in another display case with some Elemental Masters. We'll get to that when we get there. Ignore Jarvis. I was cleaning this up because it was kind of dirty. I don't know how I got that dirty, but it's clean now. But, we have the Day Departed / 5-year anniversary of Ninjago sets. We have the Zane's Tumbler, we have Cole's Rock Rotor, and we have the little skeleton mech from the Salvage Mech. I do have that set. It's just incredibly hard to rebuild at the moment. Next up here, we have is Ninjago City Markets. A current work in progress for Ninjago City Gardens. This thing's going to be a pain in the A to build, but I'm working on it. We have the Gardens part of Gardens, which has the Zane Memorial. Here's what I was talking about. I have all these custom minifigures, almost said collectible, of my LEGO customs that I made over years. Ben 10 is probably the most recent one. And we have all free FNAF, one anime, and then just the rest are cartoons, anime, video games, and all that stuff. Next to that, we have the Temple Bounty. And might as well, since we're already high up as is, we have the Legacy Destiny's Bounty, the Guardian Dragon, which unfortunately a piece fell behind the shelf. And we had the Fire Knight Mech. Alright, back on top, we have Season 11 from the Wild Brain era. We have Season 12, which is Prime Empire. With practically all the sets, I just need to put the Gamers Market in here somehow, which probably will not work easily. So I'm going to keep these all Prime Empire vehicles and dragons. I'm going to replace that Neo one with Kai's eventually. Just need to get the time. Shintaro slash Master of the Mountain Part 1. These are all the creatures slash animals. Next up we have the island, which is, all the island stuff. We have the vehicles, the dragons, the catamarans, the, village, and then we have the little foil tin. Last up on this shelf, we have the Seabound. Practically almost all the sets minus the Water Dragon. And technically ending off OG Ninjago for now, we have is Ninjago Crystallized. This has the Water Dragon I was talking about and all the Golden Dragon vehicles. I do have a Golden Ninja. I'm going to be buying extras if once the price goes down. And just going to be displaying them across here. I need to replace this part on here too, but we have practically everything else. I have all the Golden Ninja and golden plated ninja in their vehicles. Colin just needs a mask, and I did buy an extra Cole. You'll see that in a Bricklink haul pretty soon from a different seller. I'll get into that pretty soon. Starting off with Dragons Rising. We have Dragons Rising Season 1 and 2. And free, technically, if you want to count Ron 2. She's from Season 2, but her set wasn't made till Season 3. We have Eagle, Ron 2, Bootleg Jiro, Real Jiro. We have the Bootleg Source Dragon and Heatwave. Down on we have the Spinners, the little 4+ build, another Polybag build, and we have the Fire Mech from the Elemental Mech Shorts, and we have the Dragonstone Shrine, which is pretty phenomenal set. Really complex to build, I would say, if you're inexperienced. Alright, next up here we have the Source Dragon Emotion, with all the accessories with it, and then the more Season 2 stuff. We have the 2 Ryus from my collection, plus the Source Dragon Spirits. We have Baby Ryu and Charged Ryu. One is from Little Bear, one is from Lego themselves. Next up here we have is Tournament of the Sources. We have practically all the Tournament of the Sources stuff, minus Tournament in Temple City. I'm currently working on building / getting that. I'm currently selling my original one, without the dragon and without the float, for $130. I'd say it's a good deal. But yeah. But the shipping might take a little bit due to how, my time constraints, and it's a pretty big box to put all it in. Alright, next up here we have is Dragons Rising Season 2 Part 1, Forbidden 5 Cloaked. We have Cinder and Jordana. Cinder has a custom face from Super Brick Figs with Matt Shadow Dojo. We have the Kai's Glamour Mech, Swords Mech, Ryu, Teen Ryu, then we have Dragon Strikes, the Battle Arena with Kai and Cinder, then we have the mech. Next up here we have is Thunder Fraud, the Arc Dragon of Focus, the Dragonian Storm Village that got corrupted, Spectral Dragon, we have a Rontu Gravestone from the Rontu set, the Spectral Bike, the Kai Bike, Sora's Space Police vehicle. We have the Lost, and we have Rogue /J. This is a knockoff that has a really, really good printing and molding because this piece is fully plastic. We have the Spectral Forbidden 5, Rox, Nock, Zart, Drix, and Kerr. Alright, next up here we have is the, Dragons Rising Season 2 and 3 merged, and a little bit of 4 in here. We have all the Season 3 and 4 miscellaneous sets. Some of these are really hard to display, so they are kind of they do have some overhang. Next up here we have is the Lego Ninjago Season 3 Spectral Lands / Spectral Invasion. Part of my shelves, we have Aaron's Mech, the Monastery Gates. We have a 4+ set. 3 of those Dragon Flyers. We have Lloyd's Jet Mech, which is now in mech form. We finally have a combat vehicle, so that means I can finally put Frack on display. We have a little Dragonian Flyer. Okay, y'all have seen this plenty of times because I doubt people really rewatch my videos, but just in case. We have all the we have all the Imperium stuff from Season 1. This is practically all of it, minus just a polybag and just the Destiny's Bounty. It's practically everything else. Nothing has changed, minus a few orientation shifts. But yeah, Miscellaneous sets that I like. We have Ultrasonic Raider Original, Overlord Dragon, who is a GOAT in my opinion. We have the Iron Man mech and the little display set for the No Way Home set. Going down, we have Hunt Ninjago Hunted Season 9. Yeah, these are all my Season 9 sets all combined on one shelf, so it's part really quick. It really don't need to go over that much. This has remained unchanged, just moved to a different section. And we also have the frame from the 10th anniversary, which I hope we get another one of those for the 15th anniversary, or if they make another legacy set that requires this print, that type of print, I would definitely recommend LEGO doing that. Going down, we have more legacy sets. Then going down one, we just have books and random stuff, mainly books. I don't want to show my dirty clothes. Incredibly hard to get to at the moment. You'll see why, but yeah. There's containers in the way, but we have Ninjago mechs, Ninjago vehicles, Ninjago dragons, Ninjago temples. Then we have Dragons Rising Season 4 Part 1 display. That is a work in progress. Then we have even more legacy. I'm not going to go over this in extreme detail. Even more legacy, plus some cool knickknacks like the Lloyd DX Cube, the Stone Armor Coal Cube. We have a Fire Dragon, the Boulder Blaster, the Monastery. I'm going into way too much detail. Shintaro, nothing has changed, just stayed the same. And we have Crystallized, my favorite looking one. We have the Crystal King, the Golden Ultra Dragon with the golden weapons. Then we have the Crystal Temple, which is insane in my opinion. I'm not immaculate. It's kind of sucky, honestly, but I do like all the sticker details. At least I can give them that. And the throne build looks nice as well. But that's the only praise I can give the temple. But the king and the dragon are pretty good for what what it is. I would say the golden ultra dragon needed larger feet, but other than that, that's practically it. Alright, fellas, I'll wrap it up for this video here for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.